Hello my friends. In addition to millions of cattle of popular breeds such as Angus, Hereford, Holstein or Nguni, currently many cattle farms in the United States and some African countries also raise longhorn cattle for the purpose of harvesting meat, milk or raising for conservation. In recent years, the most famous longhorn cattle breeds can be mentioned as the Ankole cattle or Texas Longhorn. In addition, the English Longhorn is also a well-known and popular longhorn cattle breed in the north of the United Kingdom. From the Great Plains of the United States to the tribal lands of Africa, longhorn cattle symbolize resilience, great adaptability, and timeless beauty. We are currently located in the western region of Uganda. This is where the largest concentration of Ankole longhorn cattle ranches are in Africa. Like most other livestock lands in the world, each morning these Ankole longhorn cattle will be released from the barn and go into the pastures to feed freely. It is estimated that there are currently nearly 7.3 million Ankole cattle raised in Africa, and they are mainly distributed in East Africa, especially countries such as Uganda, Rwanda, or Kenya, where they are of cultural and economic importance. According to the grazing habits of farmers in East Africa, herds of dozens or even hundreds of individuals are usually only grazed in pastures up to 3 miles from the farm. In addition to helping farmers easily control their livestock, another reason why herdsmen and their herds don't have to travel too far is because natural food sources in this area are abundant and readily available. Although the Ankole is a culturally well-loved cattle breed in Africa, the Ankole is not the continent's most popular cattle breed. For decades, the Zebu has always been the most popular cattle breed raised in Africa. It is estimated that at present, the number of Zebu cattle in Africa may be more than 300 million individuals. The Ankole longhorn cattle are common only in East Africa, and their name comes from the Ankole people, an ethnic group living mainly in the western regions of Uganda and parts of Rwanda. On average, an adult male Ankole usually weighs around 1,100 pounds, and the average weight of a female is only around 800 pounds. Compared to Angus cattle raised in the United States, the weight of Ankole longhorn cattle is about 30% lighter. In the grazing pastures of Uganda, farmers often store water for their livestock by building rainwater tanks or digging small canals to channel water. In the late afternoon, when the sun has gradually turned off, the Ankole herds will be herded into the barn to rest. Because there are no predators around these farms, the construction of the barn is also done rather simply, and it does not have a roof. Most herders here just need a place to gather their herds close to where they live. About every 3 days, the farmers will burn straw or other materials to create smoke in the barn to control insects and other parasites. In addition, they say this helps reduce the stress of animals in tight conditions. When the Ankole longhorn cattle are eligible for meat production, they are taken to cattle markets and then sold to slaughterhouses. It is estimated that 2.7 million Ankole longhorn cattle are slaughtered each year for their meat. More than 60% of these cattle are raised in the western regions of Uganda. We say goodbye to the plains of Africa now. We will go to several states in the United States to see how farmers here raise tens of thousands of Texas longhorn cattle. According to USDA statistics, by the end of 2022, there were about 273,000 Texas longhorn cattle being raised in the United States. And of course, many of these cattle are raised on farms in, you guessed it, Texas. Like many other cattle breeds raised in the United States, Texas longhorn cattle are raised for their meat and crossbreeding. However, the most striking feature this longhorn cattle breed brings to America is its historical and cultural significance. Many ranchers in the United States claim that they often raise Texas longhorn cattle to preserve and honor the heritage of the American West. In addition, these longhorn cattle serve as a symbol of the frontier era. Only about 45,000 Texas longhorn cattle are slaughtered in the United States each year, and meat extraction is only performed on the mature cattle. All calves of this breed are kept until they are at least 18 months old. Currently, the ranch with the most Texas longhorn cattle is a ranch in Hill County, Central Texas. This ranch has about 420 longhorn cattle, and each year between 100 and 130 of these Texas longhorns are sold for meat production and for entertainment or exhibition purposes. Which breed of longhorn cattle are you most impressed with? Let me know what you think in the comments